Money Diary series is a series where I cover the ins and out of my cash flow, whatever money that comes in and whatever money that I spent in the month. I'm gonna cover it today using my budgeting spreadsheet. For those of you who are interested in getting this budgeting spreadsheet to use for yourself, details to that will be linked down in the description box below. If not, you can scan this QR code right over here. Any updates that I make in the subsequent spreadsheets, you will get it for free. So scan this QR code right over here. If not, link down in the description box below. Let's get straight into March Money Diaries. Let's go. March was the first month that I got back to Singapore after 6 months of traveling, so I've tracked every single expenses that I've incurred this month, and boy do I feel the pinch of inflation. In all my videos, I mentioned fixed expenses. To me, as the name says, it's fixed expense. It doesn't fluctuate much unless I take on a new installment or I add on the tax that I have to pay for the entire year, which that will come in very soon because it's time to pay your taxes for whatever that you've earned in the year of 2022. Right now, my fixed expenses comes up to a total of $674.82. It comprises of my insurance premiums, my endowment plan, my phone bills, Spotify, iCloud, and also my allowance to my mum, and that comes into a total of $600 over. That is my fixed expenses for the month. Moving on to variable expenses, I've actually only budgeted for $410 this month. However, my variable expenses went up: social meals out, work meals, and also me time. It came up to a total of $352.83. Groceries was a total of $58.13. Was I expecting for my food groceries to be this much at $400? Maybe, maybe not. Because Singapore's GST increased to 8% from the previous 7%, that contributed to the increase in the expense as well. I've taken this month of March to actually just take it as an adjustment month. So whatever the expenses that I incur, I do not try to avoid the expenses that I'm going to incur. For example, I don't spend on super expensive meal every single day, but once in a while, for example, yesterday when I was on leave, I brought my parents out for lunch and that amounted to about $100. Those are the expenses which I still incur and I do not try to avoid them. With a higher earning capacity, it also gives me the power to also give back to my parents and to support whoever that I love. That is the power of earning more, and it really gives me so much joy to be able to spend time with them and also be able to do this. Had I earned a lesser amount, it would have been a little more stressful for me wanting to give, but yet I still do not have enough for myself. In a way that motivates me to create more passive income, to increase my earning power so that I can support whoever that I love. So for food expenses this month, it was a total of $410. I do not spend like $10 over in a single meal every single day, but sometimes when I go out and work, I spend like $3 over for cai fan. It was like $3.90 the other time when I posted on YouTube community. I had fish soup at work, which was like $7 over, and that is considered pretty expensive. Unless it's pretty normal everywhere else, let me know in the comment section below if fish soup around your area costs like $7 over. Yep, so in total for food, I spent a total of $410.96. So for bus and MRT rides, I incurred a total of $36.31. This is only for public transportation. So I've been returning back to work 4 days a week, and one of the days I work from home. So $36 is whatever that I've incurred traveling to and fro from work on some days after work when I head out and go home. Per day, it only costs me like $2 over if I go to work and come home from work. If I go out, then it will go up to maybe about $3 or $4. For cab and car rides, it was a total of $65.14, of which one of the transaction for $21 was my work cab ride, which I can claim and it will come in April, and the rest of it is when I kept home from work on one of the days where I didn't feel well. 2 other times was when I kept to my sister's place and back from my sister's place. I don't usually spend on cab rides, but when I have to and I need to, I will. Moving on, shopping was $6. I count this as $6 delivery fee for Lalamove. For this month of March, for those of you who have watched my major expenses video, you would have known that I actually renovated my room, which is why the background looks slightly different. I will cover my renovation expenses later on. And for gifts, this month is a total of $42. Entertainment, $0. Others was at $134. In the others category, I classified one of the facial installment which I paid for $100 for this month, and then subsequently when I go back again, I need to pay another amount. Giving was at $50 this month. My variable expenses came up to a total of $744.49. This is not very surprising to me considering the fact that everything in Singapore is actually increasing. So I don't expect going out for a meal with friends to be like $10. Instead, it's like $20, $30. So it's pretty normal. What I usually do is that I do still have my social activities, but only on the weekends. As much as possible, every time after work, I try to head home because one, I sleep very early. I need to have my rest in order to function at work the next day, and I also run this YouTube channel which I brainstorm ideas at night as well. So I try to keep my social activity minimal on the weekdays. And since right now I open the one-to-one call with you guys, I've been scheduling that on the weekdays where possible, and if not, on my weekend morning. So if you do not know what is that all about, I open a one-to-one slot giving back to the community to help you with your own personal finances based on the how to optimize your money for 2023 that video. If you want to chat about your personal finances and if there's any way I can help, fill in the Google form which I'll link up above and also down below. It's my way of giving back to the community. And yeah, so that's how I manage my expenses and also my time. For this month, one odd expenditure is the renovation of my room together with my brother's room. I removed whatever fixtures that I had in place in my rooms because the table that I was working on, the width of it was too small. I find it very difficult to do work and my eyesight deteriorated over time. So since I had the earning capacity right now, I decided to spend it on the renovation, and also because the contractor that I found gave me a really reasonable price to remove all the fixtures for only $1,300. Take a look at this table over here. I've recorded every single expenses I've incurred for this renovation. The renovation in total cost $1,300. It is still incomplete because whatever that they have removed, we actually had a lack of skirting from the previous contractor when we first moved in. So that contractor actually 偷工减料, something like that. My Chinese not very good, but this is all I can say is that they didn't fill in the skirting all the way up until the end for the entire room, which is why I need to incur a little bit more above the $1,300. And I bought a few things to spoof up the room, and something new is this shelf right over here. So as you can see, it's an extension to the Kallax shelf. This is an IKEA shelf which has only 4 boxes and it cost me a total of $79. This fake plant right over here cost $10 over. Additionally, I also bought a carpet for my room work area. This carpet cost $200 over, but in my other video I mentioned that signing up for the Standard Chartered Smart Card actually gave me some sign up rewards, which is $330 back. So if you have not or do not have the Standard Chartered Smart credit card, do take a look. Their sign up promotion is still running right now, link down in the description box, and also to the video which I cover why you should hold the Standard Chartered Smart Card. After removing my bed platform, I needed to buy something to lift my bed. So the bed platform I bought was a total of $283.90, and I also bought a table lamp at $58.90. Additionally, something new as you can see in my renovation table is that ErgoTune and Everdesk sponsored me a table and an ergonomic chair. Let me just bring you through the entire desk setup that I have right now. So this is my entire desk setup as I work from home and also edit videos so far. I was editing this video today, so let me just bring you through my desk. This is my work laptop right over here, and I have an extension from my laptop all the way up until my hard drive together with the monitor. And when I do my work, this is an extension. So this single monitor arm extends to hold my monitor screen, and this hover light is also from Everdesk, which I can actually adjust the lighting at night when I do my work, different lighting colors as well, and the intensity of it. And this was the IKEA lamp that I mentioned that I bought. This pegboard right over here organizes everything that I need to get on a day-to-day basis. This is my journal, which I journal every single day. This is a book holder where I can slot in between books so that it holds open, and if I want to write down anything, I can use this to hold. It was a gift from a friend. And this is actually a photo frame which I have not inserted any photos yet. What I really love, I thought I would never be using this, is actually being able to adjust the height of this table. Once I press this, and press 1, 2, 3, number 2 will be my standing height. So as it goes up, 112 is my standing height. Everdesk also has a health controller where you can set specific time for you to stand up and do your work, but I don't necessarily use that. Every time after a meal, after breakfast, after lunch, or after dinner, if I'm coming to the table to do my work, I will stand and do my work so that my food can digest better and I won't get food coma. It makes me more productive in that way as well, and this is what I love about the Everdesk. So now let's go on to the ErgoTune chair. The best thing and what I love about this chair is because I've been using a normal office chair for the last 6 years and my back has started to ache. An investment to the ErgoTune chair is what I really needed because of the lumbar support right over here. It directly rests on my spine, which is great for my back support. Sitting on this chair for long hours, editing videos, doing my work when I work from home has been truly amazing. Honestly, this chair is a great investment. Even if they didn't give it to me, I would have invested into a desk setup, which I will use for the long haul. And if you really take the entire cost of $599 for this ErgoTune Supreme chair, divide it for the number of years that you'll be using this, every single month you are probably only paying $10. So cut down on some bubble tea, get the ErgoTune Supreme. I honestly think it will change the way you do your work. This entire setup has been amazing thus far. I will put the links to ErgoTune and also Everdesk down in the description box below. Go and check them out. It's an investment that is really worth it. So check them out. In total, my renovation expenses, as of right now, excluding the additional skirting and the vinyl of the floor, is at a total of $2,001.80. Honestly, this is pretty okay to me. I was expecting it to be so much more. Incurring $2,000 with whatever increased YouTube income that comes in this month, I think it's quite alright. So for income this month in total, I received $7,536. As I mentioned in my previous video covering the budgeting for March, I was expecting a higher amount in terms of YouTube income this month. I will break down later on. The first source of income was bond interest. I received a total of $114 from Fraser Green Bond. Bank interest was a total of $38.98, and for the bank that I'm using is OCBC 360 savings account. If you want to know which savings account is better right now in the current market, refer to this video up above and down below. Cashback for this month, I received a total of $34.37. This was not credit card cashback because I've just returned to Singapore recently. I have not accumulated enough in credit card expenditures to receive cashback for this month. Instead, this was the Agoda cashback that I received for booking a hotel stay with them for my Taiwan trip. Agoda returned me $30 over, and this was the income for this month. It got credited back to my credit card. And for YouTube, it is a total of $4,354.51. Going down to this table in this spreadsheet, this is my breakdown of my YouTube income for this month. Whenever you guys sign up for a product that I mentioned, those affiliate links actually bring me some form of income as well. And for YouTube, whenever you sign up, I get $5 when you make your first top up. 5 of you signed up in March and I've gotten a total of $25. YouTube AdSense for this month was $0 because last month AdSense revenue was only $100, and Google AdSense doesn't pay you until you reach the wallet sum of $150. So in April, I'm going to be expecting 2 months of payout for AdSense revenue. Now, more than just covering for my bus and transportation, I can cover for a meal out during my work days, and that is something interesting as well. So let me bring you over to my YouTube analytics right now. As of today, right now, as I'm filming this, it is Wednesday, 29th of March. I have 2 days left in March. I'm gonna estimate it to be $170 in total based on past trends. Interesting enough, the daily revenue for this month actually increased. So in the past, as I mentioned my first video, talking about the YouTube revenue I've been receiving from Google AdSense, it has been roughly about $2 to $4 a day, covering my daily transportation to wherever I go, head out for work or something like that. It covers my daily transportation expenses. Right now, on a day-to-day basis, I'm receiving roughly about $4 to $8. Depending on the days that I do upload, I do get something higher. For 1st of March, the how to optimize your money for 2023, this was the highest for this month. When I upload on that day, I've gotten a total of $11.62. That video is jam-packed full of details of how you can actually optimize your basic finance for 2023. I've covered every single aspect of it. If you have not watched that video, link up above and down below. I promise you it will be very useful for you. In March, I only publish once a week because in January and also December, I think I was a little burnt out in a way that I was coping with a full-time job together with uploading twice a week. In March, I told myself I'm gonna take it slow. Once a week uploads. If there is more short video updates, I will upload in between. Subsequently, after that, my revenue increased on a day-to-day basis. Even though I did not upload, I was earning like $5.49 for the 3rd of March, $6.14 for 4th of March, and $9.27 on the 5th of March on days that I did not upload. Then subsequently, I uploaded another video on the Trust Bank credit card for usage overseas compared to YouTube card, and this video brought in $7.89 on the first day that I uploaded. Subsequently, after that, every single day it ranged between $5, $4, $6. On good days, there's $8, $9. March itself was really interesting to see because my Google AdSense revenue increased, and I hope for April onwards it will continue increasing as well. If not, it will stay the same. That is fine. It covers my transportation to work, and if I eat Cai Fan at work, it covers for that as well. So that is something to be happy for. YouTube Analytics brought in a total of $165.22 as of the 29th of March today. By the month end of 31st March, I'm expecting that I'll receive roughly about $175 or $170, roughly about that. That will be YouTube AdSense revenue received in April. For BMAC, as of today, I have not received my cash out yet, but I'm expecting $50 because I've sold roughly about 4 copies of my annual budgeting spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is made available on Buy Me a Coffee for a price of $10. For those of you who do not want to create your own budgeting spreadsheet and you want to just have one where you can download and then customize to your own needs, slightly a little so you don't have to start from scratch, you can actually download my budgeting spreadsheet that I'm going through right now. It's pretty simple to use. It is all in one place where you can track in an annual overview for the year of 2023. If I have any updates along the way, you will receive the updates for free as well. So people who bought in 2022, when I updated for 2023, I actually sent out the link for 2023 copy so that they can download it for themselves and use it for 2023. BMAC in total for the month of March will be an additional $50, which I haven't accounted yet. I will receive that tomorrow when it hits my bank account. For all of you who have signed up with Trust Bank, when you get the $35 NTUC vouchers when you sign up, I do get $10 in NTUC vouchers as well. During the time when I released the Trust Bank credit card video on usage overseas as compared with UTrip, they actually ran a promotion where if you refer a friend, you will get $20 in vouchers. In the month of March, I've gotten a total of $840 in NTUC vouchers. Instead of keeping it all to myself, I've actually distributed it out to my family and they've been using it. This is how I've been using the Trust Bank referral vouchers that I've received from those of you who have signed up with my affiliate code. Trust Bank vouchers, I did not recognize this as income in this annual budgeting spreadsheet. Partnerships and affiliates for this month, in my previous video I mentioned that I was expecting a higher amount because it was dragged over a few months and the payout just came in March. In total, it was $4,139.51. The credit card affiliate links that I put down in the description box all the time. Whenever you guys sign up, I do get something back in return. For example, the Standard Chartered Smart Card, which I use on a day-to-day basis. When you guys sign up, I do get something back in return, and that is how I sustain this YouTube channel and also earn a side passive income. Another affiliate is also Weibo. Whenever you guys sign up, we do get something back in return as well. Weibo promotion is still standing up until the end of April, so it's insane that they are extending this. They'll be giving you $50 to $500 worth of free shares whenever you just sign up with them. Top up your account with any amount above 1 cent. You heard me right. Any amount above 1 cent, you will get between $50 to $500 worth of free shares. When you sign up, you get some money and then I do get something back in return as well. I try to be as transparent as I can be. As I mentioned on this channel, it is all about transparency, but I can't break down in detail how much did I get from this sponsor, how much did I get from this affiliate, but I can share with you the totality amount. So in total, this is $4,139.51, and that comprises of all the income that I've received in the month of March. All in all, whatever that I've spent this month, my fixed expenses, variable expenses, and also my renovation expenses, my savings rate for March 2023 came up to a total of 54.39% this month in March. Honestly, I think that's not too bad. Although my goal is 60% for 2023, over the remaining months for this year, I'll try to increase and pull back the total savings rate for this year and still try and hit my goal of 60%. I have another goal is that I want to reach 100,000 before I turn 30 years old. I may or may not be able to hit that. If you want to find out more why I may or may not hit that, check out this video right over here where I talk about how I took a mini retirement in my 20s and how I wouldn't trade anything for that mini retirement. So check out that video right over there. If you enjoyed this Money Diaries series, let me know in the comment section below and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great week ahead. Bye bye.